You're watching Pyro Media Network.
Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
Like, these women know you love your babies, they're gonna fucking, woo! Yeah, once they see the deadbeats, you ever notice deadbeat niggas don't get the problems we get? The niggas that don't give a shit, they don't go through the shit we get, bro. They be the ones chasing the dude. Won't you come see your dude?
Oh, yeah.
I'm the one that, man, yo, shut up. You'll never see her again. Like, I'm like, that's ironic. The deadbeat nigga won't care to ever see her again. He don't get that. The first thing, you ain't never gonna see her again. Shut, click. My man who don't give a shit, she never threaten him with that, because that's like threatening him with a good time. Like, don't threaten me with a good time.
Right.
Never. You swear? You swear.
Right, promise.
And you're not gonna come looking for me.
Wow, bro.
This shit is crazy, right?
Christian ain't good with forgiving, ain't turning my cheek, now I'm raising that pistol. Lord, forgive me. With all my prayers, with all my strength, with all my pain, I'm fighting this war. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. No turning back, 'cause I'm free.
Hey, spread the word to my people. Got a spirit fell on me, told me fight against the evil, not turn. Not turning, yeah. Fuck the sticks now, nigga, give me burners. Hold up, hey, spread the word to my people. Got spirit fell on me, told me fight against the evil, not turner. We in the streets, now we all got burners. Hold up, hearing voices in my head say I need to be.
Welcome to Dirty Laundry, the podcast with KO. Here we pull no punches and dive straight into the challenging conversations that the Black community needs to have. From economics to inner city violence, abortion, religious fanaticism, white folks, of course, and everything in between. We tackle the tough issues that the Black experience with honesty, courage, and the vision for growth. But I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Now, some conversations that we have, they're gonna get a little messy. That's why we do laundry. We wash it, we rinse it, and rebuild, because it's our duty to reclaim the narratives and control the narratives that are associated with us. So welcome to Dirty Laundry, y'all. Let's start the pre-wash with Kwame Speaks.
What's up, my brother?
What's good, Kwame? Like, we got some pre-wash topics that I really want to go over, man. What you got for me today?
Bro, we got a lot going on today. So first up, we're going to be talking about Tina Campbell. Then we're going to mosey on over to Nia Long, and then we're going to talk about y'all's President Trump again. But first up, let's talk about Tina Campbell. Y'all know Tina Campbell from, and I'm not talking about Campbell Soup. I'm talking about Tina Campbell from the one and only gospel legend duo group Mary,
man.
Yes, but I don't think Jesus was in this one right here, brother.
I don't think-
getting a divorce. Okay, so no shame.
Hey, work with it, Lord. Help it, Lord.
Help him, Jesus.
Help
But
it. I
Glendon,
should have bought a Honda.
right? Glendon Campbell has filed for divorce from Tina Campbell. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, the filing was submitted on April 15th, which I believe was yesterday, and making a major shift in the couple's long-standing relationship. Now, Tina Campbell, widely known for her role in the gospel duo Mary Mary, built a career centered on faith, resilience, and personal growth. Over the years, she and her husband were open about their marriage journey. They often spoke publicly about overcoming challenges and rebuilding their relationship. However, the latest development confirms that the couple has decided to move forward separately. Reports state that the separation date was listed on June 2024. This means they had already been living apart for nearly 2 years before the divorce filing became official. Additionally, Glendon Campbell did not request specific custody arrangements in the filing. Instead, he asked the court to establish visitation rights and address spousal support at a later time. This suggests that certain aspects of the divorce will be determined as the legal process continues. He said, "You get them kids." That's
what I was going to say. Listen, listen, hey, you get them kids, right?
You take care of them damn kids. That's what he said. Okay.
Listen,
but
I never. They never would have made it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I know this. I don't sound right.
She said, "Get these shackles off my feet so she can dance." Okay. Now,
I know that's right.
Moving on along, someone who's already experienced divorce and public scrutiny, Miss Nia Long, this beautiful queen right here.
I remember the time. Hold on. Hey, look, Kwame, I remember the first time I met Nia Long in person. It was like, I was kind of like starstruck, man. She bow-legged too, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead. Like, you know,
not bow-legged, bro.
Bow-legged.
Well, depending on your age range, bro, Nia Long explains why she doesn't mind dating younger men. Take a look.
And I do think if you're looking for a partner, you have to be actively out there in order to meet. But I also am not in that space right now.
You in that
So
space,
in the
right?
meantime, while men are not a priority, there seems to be an uptick in women enjoying the company of younger men.
I like this idea.
I'm a big fan of this.
I love it. Why
Have you
not?
given that a spin yet?
See, I told you I'm not really
out there.
I got to get out there.
You got to get on the apps.
No.
They have one for famous people.
They do?
They do.
What's it called?
Raya.
I've heard of Raya.
But people are on Raya.
I can't be on Raya because I wouldn't even keep up. They'll be like, she's the flakiest date app person. Get her off of here. I'd probably be kicked off because I'd be like, that was a corny. Like, I'm so picky.
Yeah.
I'm really picky. I do like younger, though. I think there's something fun about younger.
Young is fun.
Young is fun.
Young is fun.
And they also go home.
That's true.
Ooh, I know that's right, Queen.
I go home. Wait a minute, I go home.
She said, when I'm done, I'm done. Okay. But listen,
right.
I don't know if I could personally agree with Nia because I personally like a good old cast iron skillet, a little experience, you know what I'm saying? But you do you, Nia. You do you. God bless.
Do me, Nia. Do me. Is that right? Did I say that right?
Wait a minute, sir.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm saying.
Voting on along to y'all's president, we already had this issue with at the beginning of the week on Sunday, actually, when it came to him posting an AI generated picture of himself being depicted as the one and only our Lord and Savior Yeshua. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I don't know if y'all saw the earlier this week, we did a power hour. And I said it was really interesting that the person that's laying in the bed looks exactly like Epstein. But, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. We don't have that type of time. But he did it yet again. He posted another picture, or reposted rather, another picture of himself next to Jesus. I'm really tired of him.
I'm saying, why are people so? I don't know why people are so triggered by Trump. Like,
he annoys the hell out of me.
It's hilarious. Hey, Trump is hilarious to me.
You think he's funny?
Yes, he's a Gemini, and most of my people that I like, Kanye West.
Wait a minute,
Prince, Tupac.
Why did I not know he was a Gemini?
He's a Gemini, bro. He's hilarious. He's hilarious.
He's not fun. I don't find him. I don't find somebody with the nuclear codes having sundowning funny. Okay, the bro is weird.
It's if you really get it. Hey,
anywho, that's all I got for you, bro.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Hey, thank you,
problem.
Kwame Speaks, man. I appreciate you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into the spin cycle. Black men, come here, black men. Let's talk, right? Do we really take care of our kids? Or is that just something society stamped on us and made it stick? Because if you listen long enough, you'll hear it everywhere. Black men don't stay. Black fathers are absent. Y'all don't show up. But I gotta ask, is that the full story? Or is that a narrative that's been repeated so many times, we start wearing it like it was ours? But I gotta ask, is that the full story? Or is that something that we just took on? See, I've been in barbershops, I've been in living rooms, I've been in real conversations where the truth don't sound like statistics. It sounds like pain, frustration, and sometimes misunderstanding. You got women with real stories. You got men with real receipts. And somewhere in the middle, you got kids trying to figure out what's real. So what happened? All I'm asking is what happened? Because there was a time when Black families were strong, even under pressure. Then somewhere along the way, things shifted. After desegregation, after policy changes, after mass incarceration, after survival started looking different, that's when things started to change. Did we walk away as Black men? Or were we pushed out? Did we abandon our responsibility? Or did the system make it harder for us to stand in it? See, this isn't about blaming Black men, okay? And this ain't about ignoring accountability either. So let's see if we can find out what the truth is. We're gonna have to dive right into it when we come back from a commercial break.
Hey, it's Pastor Kim from It's Just Kim Live Show, and you're watching Pyro Media Network.
Hey, it's Dr. Nicole D. Vick from Dr. Victorious, and you're watching Pyro Media Network.
Black mama still crying on TV. These young brothers still dying on TV. Crackers on the camera still lying on TV. 3% rappers might put it on the CD. And our leaders, most of them speechless. How you gon' preach when you ain't trying?
Large study from the Center for Disease Control, which debunked many of the myths surrounding Black fathers. It found that the majority of Black fathers live with their children. Black fathers are more likely to help their children with their homework, prepare meals, bathe and dress their children compared to fathers of other races.
Ooh, this is a very, very good topic for tonight. Tonight, I got a full load lineup for y'all tonight. Tonight, I have Miss Cody Watson, She's an MA, a PLPC, and a doctoral student tonight. She's going to be joining me tonight. I also have a special treat for you tonight. I have Adrienne Robinson, a community activist, public speaker, entrepreneur, humanitarian, active father, content creator, and social media influencer and blogger. And of course, we got one of the local residents, my label mate, Miss Manal Bay of Bay Windows. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's jump.
Spirit fell on me, told me fight against the evil Nat Turner. We in the streets, now we all got burners. I'm hearing voices in my head saying I need to.
Oh, wee. How y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Y'all doing good tonight? Okay, listen, check this out. So y'all heard the topic. I'd like to introduce tonight Miss Cody Watson, a MA, a PLPC, and a doctorate student. How you doing tonight, Miss Watson?
I'm good. How you doing? How y'all doing?
All right, good.
Right.
You know, we do ladies
Okay, I
first.
can hear you now. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we do ladies first. So Miss Manal Bay of Mother of Many and Miss Bay Windows. Hello, label mate. Good to see you tonight.
Glad to be here.
All right, and I got a special guest tonight. I would like to introduce y'all to a really good friend of mine. We had a conversation about Black men needing accountability, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce him, Adrienne Robinson, a community activist, public speaker, entrepreneur, humanitarian, active father, content creator, social media influencer, and blog, Mr. Adrienne Robinson. Y'all, welcome to Dirty Laundry, sir. So let's jump right in there, y'all. You see the topic. Black men, do we really take care of our kids, or is that just something society stamped on us and made it stick? Cody, I'm gonna go to you first. What do you think?
Why you go with me first? But
You look ready.
I feel right. This is crazy. But I feel like Black men are taking care of their kids, but Black men are not taking care of their kids. You can be present and absent both at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna start there. I ain't gonna go too deep.
Okay, all right, we got your stance. Miss Bay Windows, what's your take on this? Because what Oprah said in the beginning, she was like, they found out based on the census data that Black men are more involved than any other racial demographic in the United States.
So I'm all about that data. I agree with the data. However, we also have to go with that question of, are you talking about Black men being there for all of their kids or some of their kids? The ones that they
What you said,
mama, or the ones that look the most like them, or the ones that everybody know about? What we talking about?
That's a good point.
Okay. I just want to get Mr. Robinson. What do you think? Tell me what you think, brother.
Generations of Black men have dropped the ball.
Generations of Black men. Okay, tell me how you feel that, brother. Tell me why you think that.
I'm 43. As a 43-year-old man, I watched generations before me. I heard about the good times, the 40s, the 50s, 60s. The accountability of we watched we watched generations. We're losing generations of our children. We're watching our women degrade themselves, think less of themselves. You can even see it in the language. We are beasts on the field. We are monsters on the court. May I speak freely?
Absolutely. Dirty laundry. This is what we do, baby.
Look at me. I'm talking. Yeah.
Well,
I gave the disclaimer. I said it was going to get messy. Some conversations get messy, but that's why we do it.
Well, even our women have become bad bitches. They're not even good bitches. They're not even good dogs. They want to be bad dogs now.
Oh, man.
And when you look at the vernacular that we're using in our community, because think about it, we are no longer a neighborhood. We're just a hood. We took the neighbor out of hood. That's when the father left.
All right,
it's no longer a neighborhood.
No, it's okay. Let me interject there for 1 second, right? So basically, you saying that Black men need to take more accountability for the condition of our children. Is that what you're saying?
Not only the condition of our children, but the condition of our community. because our community is what raises our children. We don't own any stake in our community, especially the urban streets, which are the highest earners. We are the biggest consumers on this planet, but we have no leadership, which it's the black man that's supposed to be leading this.
I agree with you, but let me give you a little pushback, right? So what if I said that these things are systemic? What if I told you pre-desegregation, pre-integration, we had a nuclear black family? What happened? Why did we lose our way? Cody, can you chime in on that? What do you think? Do you think black men need to have more accountability? What do you think happened? Well, I'm saying, like, are black men just absent?
I don't think black men are just absent, but I also don't think that everything should be blamed on the black man. I think it's a two-way street. I just think men ain't fucking themselves. Can I say that on here?
Yeah, this dirty line. Listen,
okay,
if I ask permission to air this shit out one more time, air this shit out. Let's go.
Yeah, I just feel like men not fucking themselves. We playing a part in it. We playing a part in how the household changed. We play a part in everything. So I don't think it's a black male alone issue, because it's deadbeat mamas too. But go ahead.
Okay, well, let me play this clip, and then we're going to come to Miss Manal right after this clip. Run that clip for me. Run that clip for me.
Black males that grew up without a father are 10 times more likely to engage in criminal activity.
What is the root cause of there being less fathers present?
Bad decision making on the part of the fathers. We live in a patriarchal system, like it or not. Men have dominated the socioeconomic, economic, and political power of this country and the world since our existence. So our bad decision making, especially when we focus on the black community, is the root cause of fatherlessness.
What type of decision?
Not marrying the women we decide to lay down and have children. Not being careful with the seeds that we plant in women. No woman can get pregnant without a man planting his seed inside of her. So therefore,
hey, listen. So to piggyback off what you just said, Cody, I genuinely believe that this is my stance, and I think this is a true statement, because it's your body, it's your choice, right? So I can't tell you when to have children. I can't tell you when to bring forth children. So I believe that bringing forth a child is technically a woman's choice. Ms. Manal, how do you feel?
It is, Kevin. Hold on. Wait a minute.
We'll come to you in 1 second.
All right.
Manal, how do you feel about that?
It's okay, Cody. I got you. Here's the thing. Absolutely, it is the woman's choice whether or not they bring the child into the world. However, during that act of sex, he's skeeting all over the club. That ain't got nothing to do with her. So when it comes to
but he has listen. So he has to have access to entry.
Wait a minute, let me finish. Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
So when it comes to the responsibility of taking care of your seeds and where you plant them, that is the man's responsibility. And as a person who is constantly coaching and talking to teenagers, I tell the males all day long, do not stick your penis in something that you would not want to mother your children, or with someone who you would not want to marry. And I understand that in this world that we live in that's hypersexual, and we are constantly perpetuating the stereotypes that have been placed on us since slavery. I understand that, but at some point we all have to decide to unplug, and it starts with how we're programming our children. Sir, don't put your penis in that.
All right, so let me give you a little bit of pushback, right? According to the Census Bureau, less than 54% of all black men don't have children. So where does this narrative come from that we need to be more selective about the seed, where we plant our seed, and 54% of us don't even have children?
It doesn't take the responsibility off of the woman, which is what Cody
that's what it
saying.
sounds like. It sounds like all of the accountability is being thrown into the man's lap, and there's no accountability on the other side.
Well, next let's talk about the women. Right now, we're talking about the men.
We're talking about the men right now. So what I'm saying is check this out. What I think is happening is that men are being free-cased. I think that men are actually having and spending more time with their children and involved in their children's lives more than any racial demographic. And on top of that, we have to hurdle a mom that does not want to allow a good man to see his children. I'm gonna let y'all comment, but Kwame, play the clip. Play the clip. Nah, y'all ain't gonna just come for me. Play the clip, Kwame.
Comment, don't have my basics together. I still get that feeling of feeling like a man or like I've accomplished something by fucking a female. Not talking about if it's right. I'm trying to help some of y'all get a fucking grip on what's going on. There is only y'all women that's sitting around and making these decisions to have these children, because the decision for a child to be birthed lies with the female. It's y'all females that's making these decisions to have these children and bring them into the world when you're knowing you don't got a fuck thing and he don't got a fuck thing. And the idea is a lot of y'all, you keep screaming like, why you ain't talking to the men? Why you ain't talking to the men? Let me offer you.
Okay, Adrian, would you like to comment real quick? Could you comment on that for me, sir? Coming straight from a woman's mouth. This from a woman's mouth now. Tell me what you think, brother.
Like honestly, I'm actually disgusted with the direction that this whole conversation is going. I mean, to think that it's a woman. Again, it goes back to initially what I was saying, because you could tell a broken woman that wasn't raised with a father, a man, leadership. You see it in every other demographic. Okay, this is sick. This is sickening. I'm disgusted.
Why are you disgusted? But if I say that 54% of black men don't have children, the statistics show that black men are more involved than we're asserting right now, and you have all of these people saying that black men are actually involved, where does this stereotype and this narrative come from?
And with all your numbers, I still call bullshit.
Well,
I call bullshit.
Cody, how do you
one
feel
thing about
that?
it is I'm a product of my environment. I've been to 49 states.
I'm glad you said that.
I've spoken at prisons. I've spoken at middle schools. I do community outreach, right? This is why I vote the way that I vote now. Why I'm a conservative. I call bullshit on the ghetto way that's been provided for us with the bullshit narrative, because I'll give you this. The number one unalivers of ourselves is us.
And the number one unalivers of white people is other white people. Bad point. Terrible point.
No, wait. This is still my point.
Terrible point.
Everybody want to be
terrible point.
But we unalive our children at an unalarming rate with
and so do white people unalive their people as well.
Listen, I'm a father of 7. I'm creating my own. So I'm creating my own. I understand who I am.
So are you not a part of the black experience? Are you excluding yourself from the black experience?
You people.
Give us a second. Cody, would you like to chime in for a second? Cody, chime in there and tell me what you think.
I don't know. I'm agreeing with Manal. I'm agreeing with some things that Mr. Robertson is saying. I just feel like, why are we excusing the man? I just feel like you making the man sound like the victim when
I'm not making the man. I'm not making the man
can make
like
a decision,
anything.
but you don't have to freely give your dick out unprotected either. What's up?
I never said that men should be out here recklessly having sex.
But you keep putting it on the woman, though.
Well,
if
it's your body, your choice, then guess who's in charge of bringing forth children?
But you are playing a part.
We come from
kings, so does it take 2 people to have sex or just 1?
2.
So it takes 2. It takes 2.
Right.
But here's the thing. If he's shooting up the club, now she has a choice she has to make. Now, I'm in agreement with that. If you know good and damn well you cannot support this child, you know good and damn well this relationship with this individual is not healthy. You know good and damn well that this was a one night stand, or you in an abusive situation, or y'all on drugs, whatever the case may be. You do not need to bring that child into the world. I am an advocate for abortions, and I'll say it all day long. I believe in all types of parents, and the parents that can make the choice that this is not a healthy way to live, I support them. I support them.
I agree with that, Manal. I agree.
However,
I'm just saying the man.
Here's my
with that man who's shooting up the club.
Here's my problem, right? The black man is the most held accountable man on this planet. And everybody in this conversation knows that. But when I bring forth the data and I merely attempt to bring up women a little bit, you think that I'm trying to keep men from having accountability. But when I show you the data, all three of you could be brainwashed by a narrative that was given to you.
We're talking about the men.
Let me say this.
All I want to ask is this. Let me ask this to you. Can either of you name 10 men in your immediate circle that you are pushing this narrative on, that you are closely connected to, that you directly associate with? Because if not, you are spinning a psyop and it's not factual. I
don't have people in my close circle because I don't hang out with those types of people. However, I can count on my hand how many people I have counseled. I can count how many have been in my family. My own son is a product of an absent father for a long time. And I know that sometimes it is the woman, because I had to counsel women to get out of the way and allow the men to do what the man needs to do. So I do understand that in some cases that woman is either utilizing the system inappropriately to get ahead. That woman is also using that man because she wants what she wants, and what she wants is not for him to actually be a present father. She wants that money, she wants that penis, she wants that clout, whatever she got going on. And I understand how women do interfere with that father being a father at times. But I can tell you right now, my own grandfather has 16 children, and only 6 of them was by my grandmother. I can tell you right now.
But does that mean
I had an uncle who had
that is a situation. That is a situation that's your situation. You can't generalize for a whole. Hold on for a second. You cannot generalize for a whole populace of people. The numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. 54%. 50. Listen, you can't discredit the numbers that come from the same place where you get the stereotype from. You sound like a jackass doing that.
Let me be.
It's interesting. Some men want to issue blame and be a victim, but also want to be an alpha.
That's exactly
I
what
agree.
I was thinking. Like, you want to be the king, but you don't want to be accountable. Which one is it?
What I'm asking you is if anybody on this line can tell me something other than a stereotype that they're quoting. Can you give me any data that points to what you're talking about?
Well,
you
until I do
Do you have anything? Do you have anything?
I haven't conducted my own research yet.
So where are you getting this data from? Just your grandfather?
You can get it from observation. Which you
exactly. And that's
okay.
why I want to
So we have a 77%. We have a 77% single parent household, and you think that's all the black man's fault?
Absolutely not all the man's fault.
This is ridiculous. You know why you sound ridiculous? You sound ridiculous because you're talking about numbers, you're talking about stats. And in my 43 years, nobody ain't never asked me no motherfucking questions about none of this shit. I'm tired of they fucking stats and they fucking numbers. Ain't nobody asked me shit. So you asked us to give you 10 people and I
do you have 10 people?
I want you to give me how many fucking times have these people came and asked your ass about those stats and those numbers?
Yeah, where do they get the numbers from?
Where they get the number from the census.
Ain't nobody asked me shit.
Here's the problem with what you guys are asserting, right? You're regurgitating a stereotype that is not your experience.
How many people have come and asked you?
Where's your 10 people?
You got your numbers from?
Where are your 10 people at? Where the
I
10
can
people
name
at?
some people. I can name 10 people.
Did
Some that's
anybody
good
come and
and some
ask
that's
your
bad.
black ass about
Do
these
you
numbers you
know
talking
them
about?
personally? Do you know
Yes.
them personally?
Did
Yes.
You know them
anybody come and
personally?
ask your black ass where you get, for one, give us your source, give us your source,
Mhm.
and then I want you to answer. After you give us your source,
Mhm.
I want to know who the people, what they look like that took these numbers, right?
So are you saying
I want
white
because
people
you
took
because
the
you used the
numbers?
word
Wait,
brainwash
hold on for a
earlier.
second.
You
Hold on for a
used the
second.
word brainwash
Hold on for a
earlier.
second. Are you
Give us,
saying white
pull
people?
up your statistics, and did anybody ask your black ass
Hold on.
from those statistics these questions?
Hold on for a second, sir. Are you saying that because white people furnished the data, that it's not consistent because white people brought the data forth? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're asserting?
Did you come from a monkey?
Is
Because
that
they
is that what
told
you're
you
asserting?
came from a
So,
monkey
so wait a
too.
minute. The same people that gave you the narrative that black people aren't present, which
They
you
told
can't
you your
prove,
ass came from Africa too.
which you can't prove with your own experience, you are now regurgitating a stereotype that comes from Eurocentric
You're
hegemony,
a
and now you're
massive
discrediting.
regurgitator.
You are also discrediting the data that also comes from white people too. You sound like an idiot.
Excuse me.
Oh, damn.
You
Yeah.
sitting here repeating they shit. You see what's
Just saying-
going on in the
I'm just saying what you're
motherfucker.
saying is not
Black
founded
men,
in
and
fact.
is
It's
you
not founded in
educated? And
fact,
see,
brother.
I'm gonna tell you, it's you educated niggas that want to keep getting that motherfucker. Y'all love that white man data. Y'all love that motherfucking education. They keep telling you who the fuck you are instead of you looking inside yourself and looking around your motherfucking neighborhood and deciding as a motherfucking man what's right and what's wrong.
Okay.
You gotta get the data.
Okay, you're
Fuck
right.
off.
Let's go to the next question. Let me get to the next question. So, how did we get to a point where black men weren't taking care of their children, aren't taking care of their children? Manal, go ahead.
How did we get to this point? I mean, first and foremost, we absolutely have to deal with the systematic way that the black family was separated. It starts on the plantation, right? We have to deal with that. However, after that plantation experience, after Jim Crow, yes, we did have laws that were created again to divide the black family even further. When it came to housing, when it came to job opportunities, when it came to zoning for school districts and things like that, and essentially men and women started to try to make a decision to separate for the betterment of the children. I do believe that. But at this point, at this time, instead of buying into the programming that has been in place to separate us, which is a choice that we can make. We cannot call ourselves intelligent, black, powerful, thinking individuals, independent kings and queens and shit, and we're still out here perpetuating the same cycles. And so we can talk about the history of the thing all day, but at what point are you going to choose as a community of people to do things differently? That's an individual choice.
I like that. I like
for my child, even though my father wasn't here. I can stop choosing women who are not going to care for and teach my children things that are going to be beneficial for them and their growth as soon as I choose.
Absolutely.
And women can stop opening up their legs to people who are not committing to them as soon as they choose.
Amen.
All right. So, hey, what's your take on that, Adrian? 2 minutes.
I love it. I love exactly what she just said because she cooking, ain't she? I got people in the background like she cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I'm trying to tell you is that's what I'm saying. Hold us accountable. I remember it was a time where excuse, and I'm finna go there. You said we could do this. Black pussy was diamonds and gold, baby. You had to work hard to get that pussy. Okay? You treated her like a woman. You told her I love you. You courted her. You treated her like a queen. You couldn't get them panties unless you treated her right. They just passing it out. They use the sex as a fucking pastime now.
Absolutely.
Exactly what she just said. Because the black women need to know who the fuck they are, and black men need to earn that.
Absolutely.
And
Cody, what's
that's
your take
all I'm
on it?
saying. So I
Cody,
love what she just said.
Cody,
Yeah, I
what's
have
your
to say.
take on it?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Manal as well. I definitely think it's a generational choice. And you choose to do better because you want better. I come from a line of men who
didn't necessarily show up. And that goes back to the 60s and the 70s. But my brothers and my uncles have chose to do something different with their children due to the lack thereof. So I think simply, if you want to, you will.
So
whether you with that woman or not, whether it worked out or not, whether it was a oopsie or not, if you want to, you will.
Even if you got to go to court.
Yeah, and go to court. Men don't want to go to court. They don't want to deal with the law sometimes, and I get it.
I don't think that's true. I have to
going through court. I just left court today. In St. Louis, Missouri. For 4 of my kids with my ex-wife, you are absolutely right. Men do not show up. I'm showing the fuck up. I came to St. Louis. I'm on driving. I stopped at a Love's to have this conversation.
So I guess that you're an exception to the rule, huh?
I ain't no fucking exception. I'm a stand-up guy. I'm a stand-up father. I'm a fucking man.
Getting right to the next question, you guys. Last question. Does keeping a child away from the father create the problem that now exists in our youth? Mr. Robinson, go ahead.
Absolutely. I seen my son today with the police involved and everything, and I had to cross the street with my paperwork not being heard from the police. And my son, when he came out, you should have seen the smile on his face. I'm across the street, waving as he gets in the car with his mother. Son, I'm hurt. Son, I'm hurt. He smiles so big. That boy, and guess what? Like my son that I went to pick up, he was going through it. He was staying out late. He was doing all these things. Daddy came in town. Everything straightened up. That boy got a straight neck now, head high. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. Has been reinstalled. Yes, it hinders the children when the father is not in the picture, and vice versa.
Okay. All right. So, Miss Cody, I'm gonna let you close out this question, and then we're gonna go to commercial break.
All right. Does keeping a child away from the father create a problem? Yes, that now exists. I think keeping any child away from any parent creates a problem. But I think when a child is of knowledge of what's going on, it creates an emotional problem because children don't simply understand the way adults do. So yes, it's a problem. Absent fathers, absent mothers, uninvolved mothers. It's all a problem.
All right. Thanks, y'all. Hey, listen, we got to go to commercial break. I appreciate all y'all. Let's go ahead and jump into commercial.
Hey, how y'all doing? Real quick, this is Daryl Walter, host of the Daryl Walter Show. I know. And you are watching Pyro Media Network.
This is Tammy from Tammy's Cake, and you're watching Pyro Media Network.
Bring it up. Bring it back.
Black mama still crying on TV. These young brothers still dying on TV. Crackers on the camera still lying on TV. 3% rappers might put it on the CD. And our leaders, most of them speechless. How you gon' preach when you ain't trying to reach us?
With Father's Day just around the corner, CBS's Errol Barnett introduces us to a dad who says he's out to shatter a stereotype.
When Sean Williams moved to this mostly white area of Long Island, he says his neighbors would often compliment him for spending time with his own kids.
And why does that bother you?
You know, the stereotype is just not true. To get a compliment about sticking around for your child or being an active dad is just insane.
Good job, Cam. Black fathers are more than just present. According to the CDC, black fathers who live with their kids bathe, dress, or diaper their children every day at higher rates than other groups.
Now, this is my first time.
So Williams is showcasing this reality with his organization called the Dad Gang, with the goal of bringing black fathers together, like this stroller squad sharing tips and advice.
Here we go.
With a huge social media following, Williams also promotes heartwarming moments of fatherhood, from dancing to reunions and graduations.
I hope it sticks in the minds of those who thought we were MIA.
You got to get it faster.
That despite what the world says, despite the stereotypes that are out there, we are dad goals.
Jumping into a modern image of black fatherhood. Errol Barnett, CBS News, Long Island, New York.
We wish.
All right, y'all, welcome back. I just wanted, now it's time for the segment where we check the facts. Let's check the facts really quick. All right, y'all. According to the data from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, National Health Statistic reports, about 54% of black men ages 15 to 49 have never fathered a child. That means that more than half of black men in the age range do not have children. Black fathers, especially non-residents, black fathers are the most involved among non-residential dads. They spend more days per month with their kids, spend more hours during visits, engage in more caregiving and activities. According to the Moynihan report, in 1965, about 29% of black children lived in single mother households, compared with 6% of white children. Between 1960 and 1963, non-white family income fell from 55% to 53% of white family income. Moynihan reported that black women had children earlier and at high rates. Non-white women ages 15 to 19 had between 1,247 children per 1,000 women, compared with 725 per 1,000 among white women. The Moynihan report didn't just argue that the black family was struggling. It argued that the breakdown of the black family was the central issue driving poverty, unemployment, and social instability. Whether people agree with it or not, it remains one of the most controversial and influential reports ever written about Black America. So with that, I want to thank y'all for coming on tonight, for sharing your views. I really appreciate you. And thanks for coming on Dirty Laundry. I hope to have y'all back. Y'all have a good night. Talk to y'all soon.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
You ladies, I respect everything that y'all said. I think we're on the right path. I think everything is going to work itself out. You ladies share great views. Thank you for having me, brother. I love it.
No problem, bro. No problem.
Amazing.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night. Now it's time for the rinse cycle. Very controversial topic tonight. Where does this narrative come from that black men do not want to take care of their children, do not want to be involved with their children, and have no interest in being involved in their children's lives? You heard it from the Center of Disease Control. 54% of black men don't even have children. Just think about that for a second. Over half of black men do not have children. Now, that might not sound like anything to you, but I'm saying with incarceration rates, with deaths, with all those things going on, and 54% of black men don't even have children, where does this narrative come from that the black men who do have children don't even want to be involved in their children's lives? It's something to make you go, In terms of accountability, what happened to us after desegregation? What happened to us when we integrated into white society? Did we accept narratives that weren't associated with us just because the time called for it? I mean, I could look back in time where, when I was coming up, a lot of my friends had their fathers in the household with them. I know men right now to this day who are fighting with all ferocity to have their children in their lives. So where does this narrative come from? It's kind of something to think about. Where does accountability lie? Hey, thanks for showing up to Dirty Laundry tonight. And now it's time for us to put it on the clothesline. I always have a book for y'all every week. And I would like to pat myself on the back because now I'm officially a published author. And ironically, the things that we were talking about tonight are in my book called The Memoirs of a Baby Daddy. A Black man's playbook and playbook to personal growth and success. It's a realignment formula. In my book, I talk about men being selective with their seed, being very, very, very selective with who and where they put their seed into. Okay, so go out and get my book. You can get it on Amazon. The digital copy is $10. Go pick that up. And by all means, do your research. Do not accept narratives that you don't approve of. So with that, y'all, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. You can catch me at I'm a King Studios on Instagram. You can catch me at Kevin R. Lewis on Facebook. You can catch me at My Interview with Life on TikTok. And don't forget to go to my website, www.imakingnetwork.com. Hey, good night, y'all. Thanks for coming to Dirty Laundry. I know sometimes it get dirty, but that's why we do laundry, so we can wash it, we can rinse it, and we can rebuild. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.